I just want to say this really quickly. I'm seeing some interesting things, and I just want to hopefully provide some information that may be helpful for some. We define the word lock as both a noun and a verb. It describes the process that the hair is going through, that you can see, and it also describes what it is. The hair locks to create a lock, right? What I'm seeing that is causing problems that are coming to my attention is that these beautiful styles of micro twists, micro braids, mini braids, are in that very early stage. People are calling them right off the bat microlocs or locks. And the reason why that becomes even more problematic, because first of all, it's unrealistic, but the reason why that becomes even more problematic, there's several reasons. But the first reason is because it is its own beautiful style, and it's not in any stage of locking very early on, especially at the install stage. It is indeed at that very moment mini or micro twist or mini or micro braids. And once it goes through the process of locking, the conversation can then change. But the second really significant problem, and I'm only saying this to anyone who wants to take this as help, who wants to maybe learn from the plethora of other experiences people have had, is that it's very likely that you have it in twist, that it is going possibly to really puff and swell or unlock completely. If it doesn't unlock completely, it will puff and swell bigger than what it is supposed to be. And many think that whatever way you start doesn't matter if you're getting the roots in an interlocking pattern, which is what people commonly do. But there's a lot of problems with that. Also, once that hair starts to puff out bigger and fatter than what a tighter tension would be, you almost guarantee to have big fat ends. Even if the hair was twisted very neatly or braided very neatly, you're not in control of the way that hair curls, and the pattern that you're laying for it to curl is not conducive to it being its tightest tension. It's basically going to be on a skinny base and a fat end. And if someone is not skilled also in repairing that, which I think is double work, because you want to lay the foundation really well, you don't want to have to go back and fix it, it will become hard, and you will rip your hair out. You will have big fat puffy ends. You will have a poodle effect. You will have all these things that you may not want. So the beautiful micro twists and micro braids are what they are. And when they are locked, when you have locks, you can term the microlocs and micro braids more accurately. I got one more thing that I wanted to say. Y'all, having Senegalese twists and letting them grow out, or having micro braids, especially with synthetic hair, but human or synthetic, and calling those Microloc extensions, follows the same line of thinking that I discussed in the previous video. They, number one, are not going to evolve to look anything like an authentic lock. While your hair is growing and locking and, looking like matted hair, those extensions are going to stay exactly the same way. Those Senegalese twists are not going to do anything other than what they're doing besides getting hard and crunchy. And those micro braids, you already know what they look like when they get really fuzzy. They don't look like a lock. So any professional can give you this opinion.